Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for watching. So in this video I'm going to be talking about a new study that was just published. And this study is truly remarkable because as far as we know it's the first of its kind. Now traditionally most resistance training research has looked at the effect of lean body mass or muscle mass on resting metabolic rate. And while it's pretty well established, as you can see, there's a linear relationship. As we add muscle, our resting metabolic rate increases. Now this is important because resting metabolic rate makes up about 60 to 75% of the calories we burn during the day. So any positive impact on that will have great long-term implications in terms of burning calories and with weight management and body composition control. So this study was different because as I mentioned, most studies looked at muscle mass and resting metabolic rate. This study looked at muscle strength and resting metabolic rate. And as far as we know, there have not been any studies that have looked at that, surprisingly. Now this study found that as muscle strength went up, so did resting metabolic rate. And as you can see in this graph, it looks pretty similar to the lean body mass graph that I showed just earlier. Now this is good news because there's a difference here between muscle quantity and quality. So muscle quantity is adding more muscle. Muscle quality is getting more out of the muscle that we currently have, increasing the quality. So muscle quality is something that I've talked about in the past. It's actually in my day 3 video from Minnesota. In fact, that conference was all about muscle hypertrophy, muscle growth. And so I talk about the muscle quality and the muscle quality index. Now what's interesting is in this study, what they used to assess muscle strength was grip strength, and they used a handheld dynamometer. In fact, I've illustrated this before in previous videos. And grip strength is a good surrogate measure of overall muscle strength. And it's been shown in research because if you think about it, when you grip and you lift, having a good grip will usually mean that you're going to be able to lift more weight and more resistance. So the grip tends to be the weak link. So if we can strengthen that, then naturally our overall upper body strength will increase as well. So this study is truly remarkable because it's all about how we can improve our strength and still see the benefits of boosting our metabolism. So you may have heard it here first, and hopefully so, because as far as I know, we know that adding muscle will increase resting metabolic rate. Well, now we know that increase in muscle strength, even if we don't add substantial muscle, can also increase resting metabolic rate. And this comes down to muscle quality. What's fascinating in closing, I'm going to talk about a little bit of the reasons as to why they think this is. One of the reasons they talked about was muscle capillarization. In fact, research has shown that with resistance training, that it increases muscle capillarization. Now, muscle capillarization is essentially growth of new capillaries into the muscle. Now, that's a good thing because it increases the efficiency of how our body, basically blood flow efficiency. So it improves the ability of transport of oxygen as well as nutrients to the working muscle to meet the demands of exercise. So anyway, hopefully this video you found it informative, and hopefully it's something new, because it was certainly new to me, and I just wanted to jump on this opportunity to share this information. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time, and tune in next time.